Here we go again, guys, back with part 2 of our recreating Tinkoff series. Today we are at the Tour de Normandy. 7-day stage race. Our objective from the sponsors is we need to get a stage win. So I'm pretty much just going to show you pretty much the highlights. Of course, live commentate over it, but I'm pretty much only going to show you the highlights of what happens in each of the stages. And maybe once we get a stage win, I'll probably just simulate through the rest of it, because these races really aren't that exciting right now. We don't really know the riders we're competing with either way. It's just, yeah, some really low name riders. For example, this one I'm not going to race at all, because I think, let's just see, do we have Gullhammer? Yeah, so we'll pick pretty much the best guys we have, and the guys who are in best shape as well. Let's just pick these 4 guys here, and then the best 4. So we have 2 good guys in the hills, 2 decent sprinters, and a rider who's pretty much a good all-round rider. Every stat over 62, actually. That's not bad for such a 68 rated average rider is. So pretty good there. Let's see now, do we have anyone here at this point? I mean, I don't think Gullhammer doesn't have much of a chance here. Let's just simulate through it, and we'll quickly go to stage 2, where we'll start. Yeah, no one, Gullhammer in 26th. But we're not going for the overall anyway, so it doesn't matter much. I haven't looked at the stage profiles either. So I'll go through every stage until I win, apart from time trials, of course. But if I know I have no chance of winning it, I'm not going to drive it. That's pretty obvious, I believe, at least. So let's see here. Come on. Okay, this one here, it could either be a sprint or it could be a hill finish. We have Kamp as the 5th favorite here. Petit 77 sprint. Oh, there's some pretty good sprinters here, though. That's a bit disencouraging. Kabel and Kamp are both here, though. So we'll save them both and put one of the other 5 guys apart from Gullhammer. Gullhammer will probably lead them out. So we have Gullhammer, Kabel, and Reis. Maybe we'll put Reis in the breakaway, because he's probably the best guy to go in the breakaway of the guys I have. I'll try that, I think. I don't know. Okay, so I start a race now here. I'm going to put Reis in the breakaway. I have set, what's it called? Kabel to be protected by E, and Gullhammer protect Kamp towards in the final 20 kilometers, and that will create a train, probably with 4 free riders here. So yeah, so yeah, now I have to attack, of course. I almost forgot to attack. I just kind of like pacing away from them all here. So yeah, we don't really have Gullhammer's actually the 3rd biggest favorite here, because he's a pretty decent hill rider, and I'm expecting some hills to happen, even if we're in Normandy, which is not the most hilly place at all. There should still be some competitions for the victory here. So let's see. Not really looking like they want to let me go. I feel like up front here with Reis. Maybe they consider him a little bit of a threat, because he's actually pretty decent overall stats. Yeah, they're not letting him go. Okay, that's really annoying, honestly. I'm going to counterattack with Reis then here behind. Okay. Maybe they're going for the mountain sprints. I didn't even consider that. Let's just I know Reis has terrible stats, but I think this is actually Piana Reis' son in real life. So if you guys are wondering about that, if they are related, I'm pretty sure they are related. So he's going for the mountain points here. I think someone will probably join him for that. No one's even contesting the mountain jersey in a race like this. Okay, so I mean, he'll take the points then, I guess. That's 5 points for Reis here. We can relax a little bit here on a flat road. Again, just find a groove. So everybody's going a bit slow again here. We could attack here, but I feel like I want to get my attack meter a little bit up again now. We'll go again here, I think. Let's see if they are interested in getting away here. Okay, there's a Norwegian guy here joining the attack. So, but I think this breakaway will probably last. Let's go a little bit further on the race here, and we'll see what happens then. Okay, so the breakaway with Reis is about being caught now. 40 seconds. I haven't really believed in this breakaway a lot, because I knew we didn't have much of a chance here. First sprint stage of the race never ends up in the breakaway, almost never ends up in the breakaway anyway. So now our first shot will be to Kamp our sprinter here, of course. We'll try now and place him in a pretty decent position here. We have 4 3 other helpers for him, 4 in total, of course. Kamp, Gullhammer, Kabel, and Reis here. Reis here is not done. He can go back to just doing whatever he wants. Same with Rabeck, MS Pedersen, and E has been getting water for these days, but that's pretty much it. I'm just sitting him down here for long enough time, even though we have enough water, just to be on the safe side, pretty much. I'm sitting him down one more time, so he has a little bit more time here now to decide what he wants to do. So let's go up to 85 here, both of them, so just so they can actually hold a position here in the group. But we have Laporte here, and we have from Dignity Petit sitting just in front and just behind us here, so we're sitting in the right kind of area at this point. Question is, what do we do here? I want Kamp on Kabel, first of all, and Gullhammer on Reis, and then Reis has to just get them to the front of the field, and then slowly and steadily Gullhammer will take over, and then Kabel will start the sprint, and then Kamp will have to go on the outside in the end here. But I think we're there now. They are really scattered at the moment, which is annoying. But Kamp on Kabel, Kabel on Gullhammer. Gullhammer will go on Reis here, and then Reis will have to go on one of the guys up front here. Let's go on Martinez for now. Yannick Martinez, I think that is. Yeah, that is him. So let's hope they can kind of get an order here, and Kabel and Kamp will not use too much energy neither with Gullhammer trying to get up. They will use a little bit of energy here, you can already tell that, because they didn't get on the wheel of each other immediately. But hopefully they won't use too much here. You can see Kamp use a little bit of his red bar here, just getting on the wheel of the other guys now, so that Kabel. But yeah, where's Reis? He's sitting actually pretty well right now. I put him on, he's sitting on kind of the wheel of Jensen here. I want him to go further up front, Fonseca, and see if he can get on the, see if he can pull his teammates up there, kind of now. Kamp a little bit stuck behind some other guys now. Okay, he's on the wheel of Kabel still, so that's not too bad. Where is Reis? I feel like we're sitting okay right now. Hupon is there. Hupon is pretty decent as well, isn't he? Yeah, 74. And where is Petit? Petit is pretty far back right now. He has some kind of gap to close here if he has to have a chance of winning, because his teammates are all working for him right now. So I think Gullhammer will have to go now. Actually, no. Gullhammer staying on Reis still. Let's wait to 5.5 instead. Okay, so now he goes Gullhammer. Yes, Kabel using quite a lot of energy now. You can see his pulse high. Kamp also using quite a little bit of energy, but I feel like he's keeping a little bit better. Laporte got kind of pushed out there, out of the way. Okay, so this is the sprint here. I feel like we won't win this one. Daniel, they're working for Daniel instead of, oh, that's for Tonio. I can't see Petit anywhere, so he's really far down as well right now. Clausen in the leader's jersey is here. So I have to sprint now, don't I? I mean, I'm just taking these ones anyway. Please get past some other guys here. Okay, so last kilometer here, Kamp will have to start now. I don't know if he has the sprint power to get it past anyone here. Come on, come on. Oh my god. I actually won. I didn't expect to win here in the first time. My first sprint in ages. It's the first sprint I've done in so long. I mean, I did last video, but that was kind of a reduced bond sprint. This was an actual bond sprint. We got first, 9th and 10th. That was a perfect lead out terrain. Kabel started the free 2.5 kilometer mark, and then Kamp with 1.1 to go, and he just held the other sprinters behind him here. Oh, so we got the objective done in the first try as well. This was actually a little bit annoying, because that was easier than I expected it to be, but I'm happy about it anyway. I can't complain about winning a stage already here in stage 2, so good win for Kamp here, stage 2. Let's just see what the next sponsor objective is. If it's an easy one, we'll just go to that one next here. So yeah, it was surprisingly well done. We have first of April here, we'll take this one as well. 200-kilometer race, top 10 finish, that should be easy. So I'm just going to go through the tour of Normandy myself now, and then I'll see you again at that race. Okay, so we're finally now at the Route Adèle Vitivietre. Not almost 200 kilometers long. We have to get top 10 result here. Gullhammer is here. We'll have camp here as well, but we'll probably attack with Gullhammer. I think this is more for hill race than a classic race. I think this, as a bit here, it's kind of hill and sprinters here, but I think it's going to be a rider who can do both who's going to win here. So we'll of course have camp, because I mean they don't have that many races to do anyway. We might as well just pick the best riders we have. Why not? So we have them all here. Let's go into the race here, and might send someone in early breakaway. Might just lead them to the end of the race. Okay, we're in the final 50 kilometers of the race now. I decided not to put a guy in a breakaway here. Hoping I get some water up. This climb is actually the finish line. The finish line is a 13% climb. So it's going to be a very weird sprint here, because you really need some power left for the final kilometer here, because that's going to be really steep. You can't really see it here on the right screen here, but it does actually go up here towards the end. It's just very small here, but I'm going to attack with Gullhammer probably here or here. It's the same climb. I just don't know if I want to do two laps to go or 1 lap to go. Try it there. I only need to get top 10, so if he gets away and just with maybe 1 or 2 other, it doesn't matter too much. And then I'll have camp left for the sprint. Gullhammer doesn't look that strong right now, I believe. You can see Molkestein here is struggling here to get water up to them as well right now, which is bad news for me. More and more are falling off here. Okay, he will not get water up to them, so hopefully they'll manage without it, because I don't think I have anyone. We could pull one of these guys down, but I really want to save them for as long as possible here. Maybe after this climb here. So this is the finish climb here. 35.2. It's only like 400 meters long. Yeah, 300 meters long, 400 meters long in total. It's not a long climb, but it slows you down and the speed down a lot, even when you're in the middle of the sprint. You're not going to go 50-60 kilometers an hour over that climb there. That's just really unlikely. But I have to hit that climb here with, I think I'm going to go with the second to last time. So with 2 laps to go, when we hit the 2 kilometers to go mark, that's when the Gullhammer should be hopefully in front of the peloton here. So yeah, this guy auto E he has done as well now. First 4 is still looking fine actually. We'll move Gullhammer up a little bit here. Camp is actually sitting fine here. Let me just make sure he sits there still and keep his position so he doesn't fall back. There's only 70 riders left and Camp looks great. I think we have top 10 with Camp here either way, but I want to see if I can get Gullhammer. He's still the best of the hill riders, even though Camp he has less energy left than Camp today, which is pretty weird. Just the first to last time. Next time we're going to go with Gullhammer on this climb here. So it's going to cost anyone. It's only 74 riders left here, even more falling off now. I think these like 8, 9, 10 guys down here might fall off here. Yeah, you can see small gaps being created, 11 more, so now you're down to 63 riders in the front group, only 4 of mine left as well. I mean, if Gullhammer attacks you, of course he can get water up front, so that's kind of the bonus about going at it. Still 4 guys out front as well, but one of them is almost being caught now, and yeah, there's one guy being lapped as well here, this guy here, Masson. These 3 are going to be going pretty soon as well. Sørens near Chris Anker, one of my favorite riders. So let's see, what do we have here? Okay, we're on the downhill now, down to the climb. Okay, this is where Gullhammer needs to go, honestly. This is where he needs to go, so let's see what he can do here. Oh, please, come on, go on right here. And yeah, Rice is done now. I just wanted to make it past that breakaway group here, just so they didn't join me in my attack here. There's one guy here, Taliani, tries to join me, but I don't think they can follow my pace right now. Let's see here, where's Camp? Camp is still sitting here with Kabel as well. Gulhammer, let me just get some water while it's out here as well. 30 seconds, it's not a lot, but it might be enough. There's little one course, one more time, then the final lap. 14 kilometers to go here. A lap is, I think, around 9 kilometers long. I mean, I might have the opportunity to get Rice here, some water here, but I don't think he can make it up to camp and Kabel here before the end anyway. Yeah, he can't. Gulhammer still out ahead, but he doesn't have enough energy to make it to the end. I should probably have waited one more lap to make that attack. You can see, I think it's the Vanti Group Gobert guys here really pulling me in now. So Gulhammer is done. Let's find Alexander Kamp. He's still right here with the main guys here. Kamp on the wheel of Kabel here. Kabel can then go maybe around 80, 85 now. And let's just put him on Blancard here. I don't want the sprint train to start just yet here. Just want Kabel to move Kamp a little bit further up in the group here. Rice actually got Kamp some water as well, so that's not bad at all for me. Okay, so I think there's some attacks up front now. We only need top 10. Rice has gotten Kabel water as well now, so that's good to see, I guess. Gulhammer can just auto now, let him do what he wants. So can Rice here. Let me just find him. There he is. So now Kabel has to, he's in the front now of the entire race. Kamp here and Isagira, of course, a great hill rider. I don't want to sprint yet with either of them. I'm just going to pull the speed up very high, and if anyone wants to start sprint now, they're welcome to, but I'm not going to. So it's the final kilometer now. Buda, Laporte, they'll probably beat me, but I think I'm pretty sure for top 10 here. Yeah. Might have should have started a little bit earlier. The climb is still shorter than I expected, even if I said it 1,000 times. I still only finished 5th here. 5th and 6th, so it's not that bad. We got a goal done, but I feel like we could have actually won that stage. Kamp had a lot of energy left. I should probably have attacked with him actually, instead of doing what I did. I think he could have gone away solo and won this stage, so that's my bad. 18th here, and Rice was also in the front group. So 4 guys in the first 27. It's not too bad, and 2 guys in the top 6. Not the worst result. Did get the objective done, so I feel like this is a good effort overall. Hope you guys enjoyed this video. Next up we'll do the next objective, or next 2 objectives compared to how difficult they are. And I'll see you guys next time. Goodbye.